Hi there, I'm Zalora. For additional free content and to join the crew community, go to traktician.co.za. Links in pinned comment. The sign up is completely free. Come join us there. Enjoy the reaction.
Okay, so Starset, man, I have reacted to them before. This is called TokSik. This is actually a newer track by them, and it's a Sammy request, man. As I told you, man, we're catching up a whole bunch of things from before I went on hiatus, and yeah, we're doing this one for Sammy. So let's rock and roll. For those of you who want to join the crew, link is down in the description. Come and chat to me there. Let's rock and roll. Let's go.
Something in the sky's been burning. Something in the water's turning. It's time to bite your tongue and run and hide. The end's arrived. They don't want your body. They're taking everybody. They're not zombies, they're toxified. They'll survive. It's coming from ruin everything. Coming from you and onto me. Spreading to the inside everything. Everything. It's radioactive. Living in a world of crazy. It's overreactive.
I kind of knew that this is where they were going to go, purely from the title, where it's like TokSik and not spelt in the sort of orthodox form in its normal way, you know. TokSik can only be something about TikTok and obviously social media at large. And I love that he actually said that the heels are watching, so it's kind of playing into your George Orwell 1984 Big Brother type vibe. INSOC, you know, they're all there to manage you. And the crazy thing about this is that we're actually allowing them to, right? They literally putting it in front of you and they monetizing your attention, and we're giving it to them. We don't have to, but we're giving it to them because they've turned it into an addiction, and it's an addiction that we literally cannot let go of, although we should. But yes, I mean, I can see exactly where they're going with it. Cool track.
Blowing like a plague you can't see. And there's a meltdown coming. The whole thing's turning. Narcissistic. Everyone's sick. Toxic.
I like the fact that he said they're narcissistic, everyone is sick, toxic, right? Because all of those are kind of connected to each other, because the root cause is all the social media that creates this toxic environment, that creates this narcissistic ideology when I'm more important than everybody else. I don't need to be in service to anybody. Everybody needs to be in service to me, right? I've got this self-aggrandizing ideology where I'm the most important thing in the world, and I live in that echo chamber. And then when I'm also on TikTok, I follow other people that live in that echo chamber, and because of the algorithm, they just keep us grouped together. They don't let you see the other side, right? They don't let you see both sides of the conversation. They want you played into your own biases so that it keeps you divided, essentially. So I'm not entirely sure if he's talking about that things will change in terms of like there's just going to be a complete implosion and we start again, or there's going to be a major evolution because there's like an awakening, there's a new consciousness arising. I don't know actually which one to lean on anymore, because I don't know, the world to me just seems like it's just getting dumber and dumber and dumber. But we'll see. I don't know, there's still some very normal people around, but none of them are standing up, and that's probably the most criminal thing, is the people who are sane not standing up because they're too scared to, because then you're guaranteed to go into a very authoritarian, totalitarian regime. You're actually guaranteed to usher it in very easily, but to get out of them, you're going to have to shoot out your way out of them eventually.
Toxic. With all the tools and the shotgun, marching into the lion's den to repent for their original sins. Earth the idiocracy, the toxic cloud is mushrooming in your eye, and there's no rhythm blast. Is anyone listening? The dummies keep doubling, it's reaching hypocritical mass, and it's radioactive.
I love that, because I literally just said it. The dummies keep doubling and it's reaching a critical mass. Now if you look at social media in terms of like acquiring a critical mass, social media has now acquired a critical mass of dummies, right? So a lot of the majority, the critical mass being the majority, is when you've turned them into stupid people, what you're getting are sheep that are going to follow anything, any narrative, that aren't critical thinkers, that don't actually think for themselves, essentially. So they're just very easy to puppet, and that's exactly what they're doing. Ooh, this track's fire.
Zoomers and boomers and fascists and groomers and commie consumers and lions and tigers and bears. Dunning and Kruger are your real abusers, cause you are a product and I say it's buyer beware. I think that they have you so afraid you say what they think.
Yo, this part is fire. Even that woo, that's very, very unsettling. That sound is unsettling, and his cadence over here, that very fast-paced cadence, kind of make you feel unsettling. It kind of feels like it's just everything's moving too fast, and you can't get a grip on it. You know what I mean? Very cool. Very, very creative way of actually getting people to feel uncomfortable for where we're going, right? Kind of reminds me of a book I just read, which is called Nuclear War, A Scenario. It's by, what's her name? Anna Jacobson, I think. I think her name is Anna Jacobson. I just finished reading it on my Google Play books. Annie Jacobson. Right, read that book. Now that book will literally put you on edge. That was one book that I found that was really unsettling. I really struggled to read that because that's how easy it is. And they speak over here of like a meltdown and radioactive and stuff like that. We're only going to get ourselves into that war because we're fucking stupid, right? We came very close to nuclear annihilation many times. And the reason that we didn't nuke ourselves yet is not because we're smart. It's because we were lucky. So really need to take that into account. We're not going to get too lucky all of the time, right? We were lucky, and that was with decent statesmen. Now we've got complete juvenile retards running the show, so you got to be very careful with where we're going with this. This part. And that's fucking digital sound?
Zoomers and boomers and fascists and groomers and commie consumers and lions and tigers and bears. Dunning and Kruger are your real abusers, cause you are a product and I say it's buyer beware. I think that they have you so afraid
fire,
you say
bro.
what they think, you don't really think what they say. Killed off religion and made up a
Hey, bruh, you say what they think, you don't really think about what they say. That is the world we're living in right now. You're not thinking about what these fucking idiots are selling you. You're just eating it and regurgitating the fucking thing without actually thinking. Love it. Come on, bro. This part of the song is so fire. Oh my god. This track is sick.
Zoomers and boomers and fascists and groomers and commie consumers and lions and tigers and bears. Dunning and Kruger are your real abusers, cause you are a product and I say it's buyer beware. I think that they have you so afraid you say what they think, you don't really think what they say. Killed off religion and made up a new one when no one can question it all if it's ever your fault. Hey, what's that called? I can't recall. Oh yeah, you're in a call.
You're in a cult, and the thing is that you got to actually think about it, because it's very easy to just be part of a cult today, right? Being part of a cult is literally just being sort of indoctrinated by one set of ideology and not wanting to look outside of that for something that is going to challenge your sensibilities. That's the one thing that you currently people need to be very, very aware of, right? Because you're going to get that little dopamine fairy inside of your brain. The moment you hear something you like, right, it's going to give you that little dopamine hit. It's like, yeah, I agree with that. That's the most dangerous part about that kind of thing, because information's been structured around that addictive process to want to hear only what you like and not things that you don't like. And the way it's been structured is that the moment you hear something you like, you take it wholeheartedly and you don't look outwards to maybe I should introspect a little bit and see and sort of extrapolate and dissect this a little bit and see why does this appeal to my sensibilities so much. If it does, that's where warning bells should siren in your brain and be like, wait, let me look deeper. It can't be that this is too good for me to just accept it wholeheartedly. Like, I love it too much, right? And you got to look at the other side, right? And see the other side and see the arguments on the other side. But the problem is that we don't want to do that, because the moment we hear anything from the other side, the moment we hear something we don't like, right, even though it's true, it doesn't play into your sensibility. It doesn't play into the cult sort of pigeonhole that you've created for yourself, or at least that the government and all these social media and the media, legacy media at large have created for you and put you in, right? So therefore you sort of push it out and you stay echo chambered, right? Which makes you an idiotic, non-useful person in society. You want to be a useful person, always challenge. And even when someone tells you the truth, question the truth, because that is literally how we are supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? We are supposed to be like that, specifically in today's world. Always seek the truth, but when you find it, scrutinize it. Come on, man. Let's go. Scroll! Fire! Crazy! Fire! TokSik! 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 Fire. That is definitely one of the best songs I've heard from them, and not only that, it's probably one of the best songs I've heard having come back. This is a proper good track. I really just do want to listen to this part once again, because it is so damn good though. This part here is so good. Oh God, it's so good.
Zoomers and boomers and fascists and groomers and commie consumers and lions and tigers and bears. Dunning and Kruger are your real abusers, cause you are a product and I say it's buyer beware. I think that they have you so afraid. You say what they think, you don't really think what they say. Killed off religion and made up a new one when no one can question it all if it's ever your fault.
Cut off religion and made it a new one, which is the secular religion, right? The religion of decadence and depravity. Anyway, fire fucking track. Wow, I fucking love this track. You guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.